Welcome back, everyone, to the Ghost 4v4 S&D Prime tournament here from UMG Online. Myself, Lando, doing the commentating for you guys this evening, as per usual. And like I said, we are in the semifinals currently taking place between Winnerz and GoldenBlood. Got to take a look at the screen for a second. Hugs just decided to scoot off to the right of that bomb and just immediately get slapped in the face by some bullets. Regardless, a 3-on-3, and Formal hitting some snipes. Sets down Trocky. And if we actually got to what? We got to witness, in which we end up seeing, there we go, Mara doing some damage to that sniper as well, as he will fall. And just as I say, start to bring up the side of Winnerz, they will drop. Fathom ends up falling to the hands of Aquanic here. But like I was saying, we're currently in the semifinals. Of course, this is map 1, taking place between Winnerz and GoldenBlood. We just got off witnessing our last matchup between GoldenBlood and Prime Champs, in which GoldenBlood ended up taking that one at 2-0 in pretty commanding fashion. We've also got to watch the side of Winnerz play earlier, in which case they played off in round 5 versus Team HD, and they ended up winning that series 2-1. And I believe in that last map it was Warhawk, so not that they're fresh off of a Warhawk victory, but we, in the last time, got to watch them win Warhawk, and we'll see if they can try and do it again. Is round number 2. Grant us a 2-on-2. So they say that, Aquanic finding Fathom yet again. And Aquanic will find the final 2 in this situation as well. Aquanic, back-to-back rounds being involved in the kill cam. Finds 1 in round number 1, and finds 2 in round number 2. And now he's currently sitting at 3-0. Well, that's how numbers work. We'll see. Maybe if he finds a triple in round number 3, that would be crazy. Don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. Aquanic, maybe he could surprise us. We'll see what he can try and do. Of course, you're going to see a number of different teams start stunning over toward that 10 side, and what I thought was a stun actually toward back 10 on the defensive side is now a push coming in here toward A. This is not something that's very likely. This is a very rare occasion. And Fathom is just firing through the bark. Unfortunately, you can't wallbang through bark, at least when I've been told. And a push toward A could be a successful one. Hugs with the bomb in hand, being the aggressor. It works out, shuts down Trossi. And now Grizzly Pouches, my favorite gamer tag in the tournament so far. He's trying to do some damage in the backlines right now, watching over toward A. Also through American Door. And it looks like they are not going to spot anyone. Mara might be aware of such, as that rotation will come in, but Hugs has already got that defuse down, or maybe that plant down. Looks like Mara up close and personal gets the knife actually on Formal. So a 2-on-1 now, just so I start to say that. Hugs finds 1. Can he find the second around the corner? Not going to happen. Hugs this time will steal the final kills away from Aquanic, so Aquanic not going to find the 3-piece in the round, and the kill cam will actually be Hugs. He doesn't find a 3-piece, but at least finds 1. So back-to-back rounds for the side of GoldenBlood, as they've got to be feeling pretty good. Looking very, very strong, to say the least, as this team, not one that you'd want to mess with. As the side of Winnerz have got to get something going right here. And this is what I was talking about earlier, that early stun to sniper combo, as well as the nade. What that stun does is basically stuns the players who are walking inside of 10. Or just outside of 10. And it's been very, very useful. Snipes being exchanged through bricks as well as into water towers. Just as I was talking about that. Fathom ends up finding 1, and the nade coming in from Mara will grant the side of Winnerz at least 1 round on the board. And we'll see actually where this nade does come into play at. Did he yell bank, though? Probably not, but you never know. Did he yell Kobe is the question. Not sure. Is the thing to yell, is it Steph now? I'm not going to lie. For NBA fans out there, or competitive Call of Duty fans as well, if you do throw nades in Call of Duty, do you now yell Steph, or do you still yell Kobe? There's some people who also yell Jordan, which I also respect. Not that I don't respect people who say Steph, but it just doesn't sound the same. Or Curry. I prefer Kobe. I think it just sounds better. I don't know. I prefer to yell Scalabrini, for those who know the great Brian Scalabrini. If none of you do, don't worry about it. It's fine. Not a big deal. Things are getting interesting here in the UMG studio. 4-on-3. Advantage. Winnerz. 2-on-4 now. Still advantage Winnerz, of course. Twerk and Formal left to... I don't think I've ever said twerk and Formal in the same sentence in my life. Formal 1-on-4. Also something that I'd not like to search anytime soon. Neither would Formal. He also drops Mara. Able to clean this one up yet again as he gets granted the final kill, and that's now going to put the side of Winnerz. They're kind of back in this one. They're slowly but surely starting to walk away with some of these rounds, and kind of impressed. Not gonna lie, I'm getting pretty interested. This could be a pretty good series. I was kind of worried after the first 3 rounds. I was like, I don't want to see another dominant victory for. Instead of Golden, not that I want to see another victory for GoldenBlood. I just want to see closer games. I don't want to see hot 2-0s. Formal punching forward over toward B. Gonna spot the feet of one player as Fathom takes out Twerk, as well as his own, as Daddy Mara actually shuts down Fathom as well. So he's not happy with him killing Twerk, so he ends his life after that. Formal with the line sight gain is Grizzly Pouches. Will make him pay for that. Headshot going down on Formal, but the bomb is down. 3v2. Grizzly does know there's at least potentially one player toward that backside water tower. And just as he starts to think that, he also drops. So Quanic finding one. It would be a 1-on-3 if he can clutch this one out. Spots one toward the backside of the bomb. That's the kill that he needs. One player actually on that bomb, though, is going to be Trossi. Wanted to kill the bomb planter, but at least he finds one in the end. 1-on-1 scenario, and Aquatic will find it. Beautiful plays there coming in from this man, as he, I believe, will clutch the 1-on-3 scenario. And also will walk away with a defuse for his trouble, guaranteeing his team a 4th round. He's pretty hyped. He's rocking the bomb around. He's punching in those digits. Maybe even punching in the ticket to grant his team a map #1 victory. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. 7-2 for Aquatic. He's continuing his dominance in series after series. As we look on board with Mara yet again. Toward top antique as well as to top drug. Not seeing anyone as of yet. Hugs most likely actually did not throw any tacticals. Of course, okay, so not that I see this. That is going to be pushed over toward A yet again. Trossi's is back here, but Twerk, despite that, will take him down. The Vector, very powerful gun in this game. Twerk holding a very high angle could find these two players. They have no idea that he's just to the left, and once this call-out does come into play, he should be able to find them, but no, he runs the opposite direction. He could have had those two players. Now there's actually action going down to the bomb. Mara shuts down Hugs, and that's Twerk coming from the side. Throwing some bullets away on the bomb, finds one. Can he find the second? Yes, we'll find both of those. So regardless, it will work out in the end for Twerk. I was going to say, it wasn't looking the best whenever he kind of rounded that corner and didn't spot the two players that were just to his left, but in the end, he wraps back around and will find them in the end. And it seems that as rounds do go by, different players from the side of GoldenBlood have been hoping that progression. Aquatic in past rounds and Twerk in the last one. As they'll now be up 5-2 is the side of GB. Twerk tossing out that pre-nade, not spotting anyone, but going for the aggressive rush as the shots to the fence will connect there from Pouches. Or Grizzly. Not sure if I should call him Grizzly or Pouches. I'm not sure which one he prefers. Probably Grizzly, maybe? I don't know. Pouches is way more unique, though. I will give him that. Let alone Grizzly Pouches. Sniper shots being exchanged in the backside of a water tower. That looks like that is, I believe that was Quanic who maybe had that sniper rifle out. No, actually, it is Formal who does have that. 2 players left for Winnerz. As Hugs shuts down one, Formal finds the other. I want to see this one again, as they will close out the victory here. Just spots the head, finishes him off. Great shot there coming in from Formal, as it will be a clean and pretty easy victory here in the first map here on Warhawk, as the side of GoldenBlood will win this one 6 rounds to 2 and will now be up 1 round to 0 in the series. So with that, how will Sovereign play out is the question for me right now. Honestly, at least based off how round number 1 is looking, GoldenBlood is just looking way too strong for a number of these different teams. Like I said, we end up seeing Winnerz take out a decent team in Team HD. Weren't really not really too familiar with any of the players on either of those squads, but in the end, it was Winnerz who closed that one out in map number 3. And they looked pretty good. Like Mara was having pretty good performances. I think what was it? Pouches was having pretty good performances as well. And they seemed. I think they were the team who ended up playing better on bigger maps, like Octane and whatnot, that kind of favored them. Unfortunately for them in this series, they don't have Octane lined up. All they have is they have Sovereign up next, and they have Freight from map number 3 if it even advances at that position. So at least based on the maps and how the current series is going, I think all eyes are on GoldenBlood to most likely take this series. So maybe they'll prove me wrong. Maybe we'll see what they can try and provide when it comes into map number 2. But guys, feel free to leave your predictions in the chat, as we will get ready to hop into map number 2 after this quick commercial break. But when we return, will GoldenBlood close out the 2-0, or will Winnerz force the map number 3? We'll find out right after this. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ghost 4v4 S&D tournament here on UMG Online. It's the Prime. It's myself, Lando, guiding you guys through our current semifinal, taking place between the side of Winnerz and GoldenBlood. GoldenBlood ended up taking map number 1, S&D on Warhawk, 6 rounds to 2. And it looks like round number 1 already going toward the side of Winnerz. And I was actually getting ready to say, I think it's very important for the side of Winnerz to at least start to get some advantages or some early momentum in their favor, just to kind of wipe off that previous loss. Got to have short-term memory if you're a competitive Call of Duty player, or at least when you're facing off against GoldenBlood. They're a very talented team, so you can't continue to have the negatives of your past map. Heading into the first offensive one here for the set of Winnerz. Fathom already being stunned. Grizzly Pouches sitting on the stairs. A sentence that I will probably never say again, but it's fine. Stun's going out, and Grizzly just kind of waiting around, waiting for that push to go through. Trossi, Aquanic, both finding kills for their respective squads. 3-on-3. Bomb is down. The question is, will Trossi be able to find these kills on the outside to make that bomb planter's life a little bit easier? Just as I say that, Grizzly ends up dropping. Daddy Mara with only a pistol in hand on the opposite side. Didn't have a whole lot to work with, and Trossi should get ready to fall from the side. And will do exactly that. Near turn on there for Trossi, but unfortunately, the shots are too good from Hugs. As everyone but Twerk has found 2 kills. At least for the side of GoldenBlood. So, with that, rounds being exchanged. And it looks like Formal does, unfortunately, get timed out. So we'll obviously try to get word on that. And welcome back. We've got the issues resolved. A nice quick restart of the lobby. Formal has joined back. Things are ready to go. To let you guys know and keep you updated, we are playing from 1-1. So we'll have the producers obviously add the scoreboard up for you guys to make the lives a little bit easier for everyone watching. Of course, shout out to the producers for getting that ready for you guys. But yes, we're playing from 1-1. So based on the scoreboard that you're going to witness, each team only needs to win 5 rounds. And 1 already added there for the side of GoldenBlood. Only 1 player dropping. I believe that was Hugs. Actually, no, it wasn't Hugs. No one dropping. Excuse me. From the scoreboard, it said that his name was in red. I thought he dropped for a second. But he is not Formal after timing out. He's angry about that. And he comes back with the Fury. Finds 2 kills in that round. So with that, it will be 2 rounds to 1 in favor of the side of GoldenBlood. as they're trying to take the blood of their enemies. And Twerk with the shotgun in hand. Hugs just in front of him with the regular Vector. But I got to go on board with the shotgun, man. It has been Aquatic in the past, and he's going to continue on with that Vector. But Twerk is going to have this one out. We'll see if he can wheel and deal. Both teams playing pretty passively. Most important to note that the offensive team is. Shots exchanged into top control, into B-bomb. No kills happening, just as I say that. Formal finding one. Trossi trades that one, and here comes Twerk to try and do the damage. An already one-shot player will drop. Except the Vector does Twerk. And player just below him, and he's going to be able to get granted a free kill. And it looks at the exact same time, Hugs will find one on Daddy Mara. That will now be 3 rounds to 1 in favor of GoldenBlood. I apologize. I'm going to keep saying that just after every round just to make sure that the viewers do know. Make sure you guys are obviously up and aware, so we do apologize if I start saying that a little bit too often. So it looks like Twerk will continue on with that shotgun. Do any of the players from Winnerz have those? No, they do not. So it looks like Shotty's out. Grizzly Pouches will pay for his aggressive rush. And it looks like Hugs finds you to get another kill. This one going to be on Fathom. Player in the back gets met with a shotgun bullet to the neck. As Mara now in a 1-on-3. Would be a 1-on-4 clutch if we can win this one out. But Twerk is ready and waiting with a shotgun. I swear, it's just like the shotgun, and every single time we see Sovereign, the player who has the shotgun absolutely destroys. And that's why. Very good. The knife. To, you know, for good measure. Just the knife to let everyone know. And it looks like Mara could be bringing out the big boy. The Vector. Actually, much more powerful than the sniper rifle. I feel like it's fair to say at times. But the side of Winnerz, after the restart, has not yet found a round, and they definitely need to do that before things start to get out of hand, if they already aren't. Currently 4 rounds to 1. Pouch is firing forward. Mara finding at least 1 kill. Will advance his position. 2-on-2. Yeah, it looks like the offensive players, in my opinion, definitely need to kind of join up with one another. Grizzly Patch is about to get picked off, so Bomb is down an awkward spot. Just under a minute remaining, and Mara has 2 players left to fight off against. Thankfully, he does have some time to work with. Are the shots there is the question? Yes, through the wall. Nice wall bang there found on Formal. The question is, where's Hugs? Hugs is behind you. He's seeking you out, and he's finding the kill and gaining the rounds back. 5 rounds to 1 is GoldenBlood ahead. Is there only 1 more map away? Advancing themselves to the finals of the Ghost 44 S&D Prime. 1 more round needed, as they will now be on series point for the rest of this map, as long as it does last. As I think it's only right that we do look on board with Winnerz. Let me see, actually, does Twerk have that shot yet? No, he's not. But the nades work just fine. Nades is totally fine. Grizzly Pouches will now have to rely on his teammates to try and secure this one. Trossi from afar, he's also going to get dropped. It's all up to Fathom. A 1-on-4. Just to guarantee another round. Most likely waving the white flag at this point. And yes, he will drop as well. 5 rounds straight after the reset, as that will be a 6-1 victory for the side of GoldenBlood. And they will also, I believe, after that round, get word. Yeah, okay, the player's starting to leave. Due to that being the case, that will obviously advance the side of GoldenBlood now to the finals of the Prime 4v4 SD. You get to hear word exactly as to what the other side of the bracket is looking like. We'll try to get that word for you guys from our producer. But in the end, GoldenBlood is just looking so strong right now, to be totally honest with you. I mean, you're seeing Twerk go off. You're seeing Formal have amazing moments as well. Aquatic, I mean, Hugs, all of them are having their moments at times. And this is not going to be an easy team to face off against when it comes down to the finals. Of course, we've been able to spectate them through previous matches. They 2-0'd Prime Champs, and they just 2-0'd obviously the side of Winnerz, and we are in what? We're in semifinals. We just advanced to semifinals. So they're dominating teams in quarters and semis. So they're obviously advancing themselves to the finals. So they are feeling pretty good. I think it's fair to say. I think I've said that a few times. But regardless, before we head to a commercial break, want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Origin PC, Acquire Clothing, Scuff Gaming, as well as Zowie, a brand by BenQ. Major thank you to our sponsors for obviously making streams like this one happen. Live from the UMG studio. I think I said live really loud just then. I think I actually kind of hurt my ears when I said it that loud. It's kind of late, though. It's getting kind of late here. It's currently 12:15 on Central Time Zone, of course, in the greater St. Louis area. If you guys are still watching this, wherever you guys are at, we do appreciate it because obviously it's getting late no matter where you are, unless you're in like Europe or something, or it's like morning. Which good morning to you if you are watching from a different country or something like that, regardless of the United States. But it's getting late. And if you guys are interested and want to get in some late night giveaways or early morning giveaways, depending on how you look at the whatever we call it. If you guys are curious and want to enter in the chat, feel free to use the exclamation point giveaway, where we are giving away a UMG Scuff, 2 copies of World War II, as well as UMG Prime and UMG credits. Feel free to enter into that giveaway at any time during the stream. Obviously, a link will pop up. You can feel free to follow those directions and enter in yourself to potentially win a number of those different prizes. Well, guys, we're into a commercial break. When we return, we should have one of our final matches of the Prime 44 S&D. We'll be back with that action right after this.